Thanks for tuning in here, folks. We're in the third inning here with one away. In now for the Reds, Brian Goodwin. So far, 0 for 1 with a flyout.
Yeah, and I'm sure he'd like a base hit of some sort right here, Matty. But hey, you know what? Another flyout wouldn't be all that bad. If he can get it deep enough, he should be able to drive in a nice run with a sac fly.
The center fielder, number 33.
Ready now for Cincinnati, Jesse Winker. Runner in scoring position with two gone. Now the 1-1 pitch. Line drive snagged on a short hop. Throw to first in time, and the big inning is avoided as the side is retired. A run, a hit, and a man. Ready now for the White Sox, James McCann. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
One of the keys to securing a win, they want to keep the pressure on and try to build that lead as much as they can moving into the later innings.
1-2 to the White Sox catcher. Fastball is right by him as he swings and misses for the first out of the inning.
That's his second strikeout of the game. I wouldn't be surprised if a coach finds him in the dugout and gives him a little talk about shortening up and putting the ball in play. Good things tend to happen when you do that in these kinds of conditions.
Into the box now, Nomar Mazara. Took him right up the ladder that time, and it's 1-2.
He is in complete command out on the mound today. He's got all four corners locked in, and now he's raising eye levels to boot.
The 1-2 is swung on and missed, strike three.
One of the toughest pitches to hit, the straight changeup, right? El Cambio. Hadn't seen it in that entire at bat. And what happens? Gets the string pulled on him right there. Had no chance to put that ball in play.
At the plate now, Gio Gonzalez. Fastball well outside.
You certainly know he's not trying to work around the pitcher. Sometimes the hardest thing to do is to throw a strike to a guy that you know won't swing the bat.
To 2-2 now.
Oh, man, was that a hack. He's trying to create his own run support with a swing like that.
The 2-2 is a swing and a miss. That's strike three. Lucas Giolito will come out now and make his first appearance of the spring.
Number 27, Lucas Giolito.
Hits this one hard the other way. And that finds its way through for a base hit.
Hey, just a nice piece of hitting right there. He's able to keep his hands inside that ball, stay square as long as possible, and feed it into the opposite field for a base hit.
So now to the plate, Mike Moustakas. There to make the catch is Jimenez, and there's one away. Now this is cut and thrown to first. On to first, a double play. Now in the box, Eugenio Suarez comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Lifted in the air out to right. Mazara will reach out with one hand to make the catch on the move, and that new inning set to get underway, and stepping up as the shortstop, Tim Anderson. Pitch swung on and hit in the air toward the line and right, and that'll get down for a base hit.
I don't know how he got to that fastball right there. That looked like the old Tommy Hawk approach back in the 60s and 70s, getting to that one.
Madrigal.
In now, Nick Madrigal. Now a changeup, but it misses just a little below the zone. Really starting to pull.
Your attention, please.
Now the payoff pitch home. And a good eye here as he takes ball 4, and it's a base on balls to lead off the 5th inning. So here's Jose Abreu.
The first baseman, Jose Abreu.
He's set, and the 2-1 pitch. Hit on the ground out to short. Senzel's got it to second for 1 on to Votto, and they get the double play.
Not what you expect from your 3-hole hitter when the first 2 guys get on base. That's pretty deflating. But now we'll see if the cleanup guy can still pick up the runner at third.
And now here's the cleanup hitter for the White Sox, Eloy Jimenez. He's off to a fast start in this one, 2 for 2, including a home run. 1-1 pitch is a knuckle curve. He's in the hole now, 1-2. Working for the punch out and the offering. And he lays off a pitch outside as they draw even at 2-2.
So you'd love for him to offer at that one, but the execution was flawless. Nice curveball that starts in the zone and breaks just out. Just a great take by the batter.
High in the air out to center field. Winker is there, and he puts this one away for the 3rd out. So a great job there. So striding in, Kirk Casale. Past history with Lucas Giolito. He's hitless in 3 at-bats. Had to sit back on the changeup, and he did a good job to get the bat on that one. The 1-2. Slapped hard the opposite way, and a base hit, so early trouble to lead off the inning.
First baseman, number 19, Joey.
Into the box, Joey Votto. Line drive to left. In there, a base hit. Sonny Gray will get a chance to swing the bat here, and he'll do it in a good spot as he has runners at first and second and nobody out in the inning. Now a ball grounded to short. This could be 2. To second for 1, and that didn't work out too well as the pinch hitter comes on to bounce into a double play.
Well, there's the pitcher's best friend right there. The inning was off to a rough start, right? But nothing changes that like a good old 2-ball. We'll see if they can strand the runner at third now.
So a man at third here with 2 gone, and that means Nick Senzel will dig in at the plate. Oh, and it eats him up a bit. And the runner from third scores as they try and work their way back into this one. It's now a 3-2 contest.
Heck of a job by the batter right there. You would have thought he bought himself a fastball, but gets an off-speed pitch, doesn't try to do too much, and drives it for a base hit.
At the plate, Brian Goodwin. Now a ball lined to the left side, but foul. Grounded back up the middle. Anderson picks it up, and he'll just step on second for the force, and that'll do it for this half inning. So one. Digging in, Luis Robert. He flew out in his last at-bat.
Almost, Matty. Almost went deep his last AB. Certainly just missed it. With this guy's big power, he's feeling pretty good at the dish. Look for him to try and get on something and drive it out of the yard this AB.
And oh, they'd look to catch him flush down near the foot or the ankle. And they'll apply the tag here for the out. And time now to see quite where that got him. And it appeared from up here at least, and his actions on the field confirm it. It looked like it got him on his drive leg, which could be problematic, of course, for him. But from the way he's trying to walk it off, I think he's going to try to continue. So here's Yoan Moncada. And he fouls this one off. And another foul ball.
He was looking for a swing and a miss breaker right there, but left that one in the zone that got fouled off.
The 1-2. And this is swung out and missed, so it's 2 up, 2 down to start the 6th inning. Up next for Chicago, James McCann. He was a strikeout victim in his first try.
Yeah, and kind of shocked he got blown away with a fastball. You could tell he was late on that one, and we'll see if he tries to cheat to something this AB.
Hit sharply toward the right side, and he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the inning. Dylan Cease enters to do the pitching in the bottom of the 6th.
Number 84.
Bottom of the 6th inning now, and next to bat will be Jesse Winker. And there's a base hit on the line. Around first, he's digging for second. And he will pull into second with a leadoff double. Stepping in now, Nicholas Castellanos. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Robert is there, and he has it for the first out.
Now back, second baseman, Mike Moustakas.
So stepping in, Mike Moustakas, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. And here's a ball hit in the air. On the run is Jimenez, and they can't run it down. Yeah, the rain starting to intensify here. It's coming down a little heavier now. We'll see how much longer the umpires can wait.
Well,
this ball gets down. Let's see if they try to score. He'll get it into second. And he is out trying for 2 bases, but credit him with a single and an RBI here.
Number 7, Eugenio.
To the plate now, Eugenio Suarez. Line to the right side, but foul. 3 runs, 7 hits, and no errors in the game for Cincinnati thus far. Now here's a shot out toward the gap in right center. He takes the turn and heads for second. And he is into second with a 2-out double.
Definitely tried to elevate the heater right there with 2 strikes, but caught way too much of the plate. Nice execution by the hitter.
So now to the plate, Kirk Casale, grounded weakly down the line toward third. But this will wind up a foul ball. 2-2. Hit hard back up the middle, and that's through into center field. Base hit. And the runner at third will put the brakes on here as they didn't want to chance it even with 2 outs.
Nice execution right there, Dan. Kept his front shoulder in, kept his hands inside the baseball, and ripped the base hit up the middle.
And if you're a pitcher right there, you can't get discouraged. Sometimes even when you make a good pitch, the ball's going to find a hole somewhere. That one right up the middle.
At the plate now, Joey Votto. 1-2 now.
Well, that rain is really coming down right now. It's raining cats and dogs. You got to make sure you don't step in a poodle. That's as hard as I've seen it rain all afternoon.
Meanwhile, this ball gets down. It's a base hit. They'll cash in here as the run is in to score from third. It's a 4-3 game.
Boy, that has to feel good as a hitter, D-Roy. You get that base hit to give your team the lead. You have to feel good when you get down to first base.
Yeah, it's just a nice approach. You see him turn to his boys right there and get fired up with the dugout. 100%, not trying to do too much, able to quiet the moment down, center himself, and come through in a big spot.
TJ Antone will grab a bat and hit for the pitcher here.
Number 70, TJ Antone.
Swing and a flare hit toward right. Oh, and he has some trouble with it. Casale rounds the corner and is headed home. And he's safe at the plate. And they now lead by 2.
Boy, that's an aggressive send there, D-Roy, because this outfielder has a very strong throwing arm.
Yeah, and when you're sitting in a hitter's meeting, that's stuff they go over. So every base runner is on notice, knowing that this guy's got one of the strongest arms in the league, but they challenged him, and it worked.
Jimmy Lambert trots in from the bullpen here as he inherits a tough spot with 2 on and 2 away.
58, Jimmy Lambert.
Back to the top of the Reds lineup now, and stepping in, Nick Senzel. 3 across so far in the inning, and another 2 out there on base.
Yeah, Matt, and this inning's really starting to get away from him on the defensive side of the ball. Stranding the rest of those guys out here feels absolutely...
And he has delivered one of the biggest at-bats of the afternoon as he cashes in with a base hit.
Well, that run won't be charged against him, but he's still disappointed. His job is to shut the door down when they call on him, and he just couldn't get it done there.
Standing in now, Brian Goodwin. Well hit the other way, and it's into the gap. So much of this game is situational hitting, guys. Nice job there.
Yeah, you've got to find a way to pick your teammates up when you're given the chance, and he doesn't try to do too much right here. He just takes what's there. Safely on second, and his buddy is high-fiving teammates in the dugout.
At the plate, Jesse Winker. This is pulled into right. Mazzara is there, and he puts it away to stop the bleeding. All in all, 10 men come to the plate and 5 score. 7th inning coming up. It's the Stepping into the box, Nomar Mazara. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
It doesn't look very promising so far in this one as we move into the later innings. Down by a bundle, it's time to get some base runners and hopefully a long ball to get them back into this one.
And the throw on to first will take care of him, so he's thrown out by the only man standing on the left side of the infield. 1 away. You just sensed it was coming with the heaviness of the rain, and all the radar maps that we're seeing online lead us to believe this will be at least an hour.
Matt, this has the makings of we're going to see 2 different pitchers come out after this delay. The conditions are bad. It looks like this rain is going to be around for a while. I'd be a bit surprised if either of these pitchers come back out.
That's lifted the other way out to left. And the pinch hitter will not be able to advance the cause, and there are 2 away now. Yolmer Sanchez will get the call to pinch hit here, as we'll see what he can do with 2 out and the base is empty. Got him reaching there. Strike 2.
In my opinion, one of the toughest pitches in the game to square up. Just a heavy sinker with good downward action.
The 1-2 is a swing and a miss. That's strike 3. 1, 2, 3 go the White Sox. Deficit holds at 4. It's 7-3. Yolmer Sanchez will remain in the game in the 8th spot and take over at shortstop. And welcome back inside the ballpark as the weather has finally cleared up. Bernardo Flores comes on as the new pitcher following the lengthy delay, and it looks like he's just about ready to go. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit. So it's a leadoff base hit, and it makes for a good start to the inning for Cincinnati.
Second baseman, Mike Moustakas.
Stepping in now, Mike Moustakas, pulled toward right center field. Mazara's on his horse. He makes the catch. A great effort to get there and record the first out of the inning. On to first, and they get the double play.
The third baseman.
Ready once again, Eugenio Suarez. He hit a 2-bagger and later scored in his previous plate appearance.
And he's got to build off that last AB. He battled. Usually when you battle, you get in that.
And the throw to first is there. The inning is over. Edwin Encarnacion is going to be asked to get things going here as a lead off the top of the 8th.
Number 23, Edwin Encarnacion.
Sinker gets the outside for a strike.
Your attention, please.
The 1-1 home.
Outside, that's the ball. Helpful.
On the ground to third. Fielded cleanly. Throw on to first in time. 1 away. Zach Collins will move into the on-deck circle now to try to get something started here with 1 gone in the inning.
Collins.
And this is swung on and missed. 2 are quickly retired to start inning number 8.
Not a lot of guys throw that knuckle curve, but some guys have a lot of success with it. Some say it has more bite than a traditional curveball, but I think it's more of a feel thing. It just works for certain pitchers, and it worked right there.
That's going to even up the count at 2-2. 3 runs, 5 hits, and no errors so far for the White Sox. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Center fielder giving chase. He gets there to make the catch, and that ends the inning. Down in order go Zach Collins will stay in the ball game as he'll take over at first base. Gerard Dyson is also into the ball game as he'll assume duties in left field. Ready to deal. Here's the 1-1. Good action on the sinker. 1 and 2.
Number 32, Gerard Dyson, a defensive change for the White Sox.
The
Now
pitch.
playing second base.
A shot down the first baseline, but that finds its way through for a base hit. And now it'll kick around in the corner.
Collins. The first baseman, number 19, Joey Votto.
Into the box, Joey Votto. On a line to shortstop. Throw back to second, and that's a double play. Michael Lorenzen will get the call here as he'll hit for the pitcher.
Number 21, Michael Lorenzen.
A ball and 2 strikes. And some stirring now in the White Sox bullpen as it looks like a right-hander's up and throwing. Hit out toward second. Reined in. And 8 innings have come and gone now as the inning is over. Luis Gonzalez is going to pinch hit here to lead off the 9th, and with his club already well down, he'll just need to try and get on base here. Misses, ball 2.
That's a good pitch to lay off right there. That cutter inside, and that is a real tough pitch for hitters to lay off of. And a lot of times, if you do swing at that cutter in, you're going to end up with some firewood in a broken bat.
Popped up. Lorenzen waits on it, and he hauls it in for the first out of the inning.
The batter, the third base.
So striding forward now, Yohan Moncada. He struck out swinging in his last trip to the plate.
Sometimes you just got to tip your cap to the guy on the mound. He's getting paid to try and get you out as well. Anytime it gets up there north of 7, 8 pitch ABs, sometimes it just comes down to pure execution. Let's see if he makes the adjustment right here.
Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 1-2. Back up the middle. Senzel fields it cleanly. Throw will be well late as he reaches it first.
Now batting, the catcher, James McCann.
So now to the plate, James McCann. Up high, 2-1 now. Popped him up. Casale moving to his left. He's got it, and there are 2 down now.
The right fielder, number 30.
Digging in once again, Nomar Mazara, and he needs to make something happen. They're down to their final out here in the 9th. He's set, and the 2-1 pitch. The White Sox down to their last strike. And he gets strike 3 called to end it here, and with that, this one is over.
Hey, one of the keys to having a good record in baseball is to win some games at home. So this was a big win to win at home in front of their home crowd.
And this afternoon's game ends 7-3. The Reds rode an important 6th inning to victory in this one. Sonny Gray is credited with the win. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney down on the field, and the rest of our crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. Thanks for watching MLB Network.